Hello guys, welcome back to Comic Book Cafe, and today, this time around, whatever you want to call it, we're reviewing Sinestro, issue number 13. So, in case you want to know, the writer is Cullen Bunn, and the artist is Brad Walker and Andrew was it? Hensey? Hennessy. I suck at names, and that's quite obvious. Anyway, this is a rather interesting book. Like Sinestro to me has always been, because he is the bad guy, but good guy at the same time. He's what you call a bad good guy. He's always planning bad things, but he always does good things in between. But in this case, we start off issue 13, continuing what happened in issue 12, and that was that he took his daughter's Green Lantern ring away, and he gave her, of course, his Sinestro, core ring. And she's mad that he did that, and she's, getting mad at him, and just, she tries it in with the power of the ring, but she doesn't know how to use the ring right. She didn't use the right stuff. She actually had used, one emotion instead of the other. He probably would have been worried. And that's just to get mad. He has his ring. He goes, "You don't need this trinket. It's harder to use my ring than this one." And after he says it disappears, and she goes, "What happened?" He goes, "I just saved your life." Because you find out that Lyssa, Lyssa, who, of course, tells about the future and stuff going on. I told him that things would happen to Green Lantern, that enemies have been planning against the Green Lantern Corps, and they're finally acting on it, and the Green Lantern Corps disappeared, and they don't know where they are, and they don't know if they're coming back. And Lyssa says that, I know this would happen, but I don't know if they're coming back, or, So this, of course, is Green Lantern Lost Army, which that series is going on right now. So he saved her life. He gave her the other ring, and she's like, "What am I to do now?" And she's like, "You're part of one of us, the Sinestro Corps." So that's what she is for right now. Who knows where loyalties ultimately stand with the Green Lantern or her father? Who knows where she'll ultimately go? But for now, she's with this Corps because there are no Green Lanterns. Even though they're her friends and she wants to know what's going to happen, right now she's also staying with the people, their people, because their people are in danger on the planet they're on, because the planet's self-destructing. So that plays out, and you find out during all this that Sinestro knows who is the traitor in the midst of the Sinestro Corps, but he doesn't say who it is. So the planet's going to be destroyed. He kind of gives you a recap of history of the planet, that it was a penal colony, and the warrants had eventually left over time, and that somebody had activated the self-destruct that was there on the planet. So he takes the new guide lady with him. I want to say Becca or something. He takes her with him. B-E-K-K. There's no letter after that. He takes her with him down to where the planet is. And he's talking to her, and she's like, "I know why you made me in your Corps, because you did weapons, the war world, whatever." And he goes, and he's like, and she's like, "I'm a new god." And he's like, trying to explain, "That's not why you're here." But it's funny because they're down there, and all of a sudden you can see the planet self-destructing, and he goes, so he says he's going to save the planet, and he tells everybody he is, and his daughter doesn't know how he's going to do it, but she's trying to save people because, of course, she's a Green Lantern. And he takes the phalanx that he's bonded with, and he bonds it with the planet. His last act of dominance, because he can feel his grip slipping from it, he bonds it to their planet, and hence it's saved. It regulates stops self-destruct from happening, stop the planet from blowing up, and so everybody's saved. So, and Sinestro even says, in one point, being the hero, saving everybody kind of appeals to him. So again, deep down in him, he's not all bad, but he plays everything as a chessboard, right? And his daughter doesn't understand after it's saved how he saved the planet. Why did he do this? Because she says, like, in the game he's playing, everything to her father's like a cosmic chessboard, and if he's going to lose the game, he's simply going to destroy everything and reset. He's like a child. And that's her worry with her father, right? Because I lost, I'm going to reset and do it again. That's her worry, that at some point he's going to cut his losses, destroy everything, and start over again. So now we get to find out who the traitor is. Who is the traitor in the Sinestro Corps? Who's the one who did the self-destruct? Who's the one, comparing against him? And you find out it's none other than Lyssa. The girl tells him the future. like one of his most trusted confidants, right? He knew she did it because he tells her, I know, she basically says, I'm the one who did. He knew, I'm the one who did it. And he's like, and he goes, yeah. And he goes, I understand why you did it, and that was to push him more to greatness. Her plan was to destroy the planet, release him of this for his greatness. And he's like, and she tells him she'll do it again. That she will do this. She will betray him again to, push him further to greatness. That's what she does. And he says he understands that. And he also says, thanks to, these people are going to pay for you want. And he has 3 people down there. And he says, these are your traitors. One says, we've only been loyal to you. We may have questioned your actions, but we've always been loyal. And he kills them as an act to show people, hey, these are the traitors. Bam. Don't betray me. Don't cutthroat. You will die. Send a strong message to all the troops. That's whether they did or not doesn't matter. He did it as a message. And he tells her, he understands that. Her love and all that stuff, and he kisses her at the end, and that's how the book ends. He also talks about how his Corps is now going to go protect the universe. Since the Green Lantern Corps is gone, the weak Corps is gone, they're going to go protect the universe. And the question is brought up to him about how you're going to protect the people in the universe. And he goes, well, that's simply move more resources around. And that's how he sees it. As move resources around, he can do it. So now the Cessna Corps is going to go out and protect the universe to bring order. That's what his Corps is going to do. Which leads to a problem when the Green Lantern comes out down the road, but there you go. A really good book, truthfully. It's a weird book because there's stuff from there's stuff from the last issue in this that would be good to you may want to know to flesh out more. You don't have to have read the last issue to read this one. You easily figure out, okay, he took his daughter's green. It's right in the beginning. He takes his daughter's Green Lantern ring. The planet's gonna self-destruct. There's a traitor. The Green Lanterns have disappeared. Bam! Everything's nicely contained in this book. You don't need another issue, one way or the other. If you were gonna try to read it, this would be actually a good issue to read. A really good comic book. I like the art in this book. I like the writing in this book. I like Sinestro because he's not the good guy or the bad guy. He's in between. He can, and anytime he could be the bad guy, or anytime he could be a good guy. He is that character that can go from any range, so you never know what you're getting with him. And you always know he's playing games. You always know he's trying to outthink everybody and to expand his core. So, it is a rather interesting book in that it's not the average comic book. It's not the average straight villain or straight superhero. He goes back and forth and ranges. In this comic book, he ranges from good to bad just in this book alone. So, anyway, I enjoyed reading this book. If you haven't read Sinestro, you really should. It's a really good book. It gives you different aspects of thinking of the DC universe and things that go on with this character in his core. Anyway, what do you guys think of Sinestro 13? Did you guys like it? Did you not like it? How have you liked the 13 issues of this series so far? Anyway, love to hear your guys' opinions like always, and I'll do another review soon. Later, guys.